The character I don't like is Meg Hudson's character because I consider his acting very selfish, because she endangers the life of the protagonist and his own benefit. My favorite character was the protagonist Nick Lords because I feel that he was involved in a problem they accidentally got involved in, a problem that may have cost him his life, but still proved right in his decision, and at the end of the book leave us inside that this adventure left him more than exhausted.
Many times people tend to make somebody else's problem as their own, without knowing the consequences it can bring. That is the idea of the history with a simpler word, or in the case of the book, it is Mr. Hollywood, where what they say is misinterpreted, and instead of talking, most of the time they choose to understand it and solve it in their own way without speaking it with the other person to fix it. I decided it because I related to the day-to-day, the all of us life. Nick Lord meets a mysterious woman in a coffee shop. 2. He realizes that he has been being watched and tries to assassinate him. 3. He has two suspecting of him and behind to find it out, and who he is also looking for the mystery woman named Meg. 4. He finds Meg in a coffee shop and Johnny Vickers shoots them. Meg's companion is in hurry and they manage to arrest Johnny. 5. They explaining to Nick that Johnny wanted to murder him because of the name Meg called him, since his daughter took her own life for the man called Mr. Hollywood, and she didn't want Meg to do the same as Anna.
Yes, she reminded me of my sister. Once a man wanted to get her in a car and then constantly followed her because he wanted to hurt her. I learned that one shouldn't give so much information and have much trust with people we just meet, because sometimes bad can happen to us.
Nick was being chased by a man with a gun in the park. He ran away from the man to a place with more people so we won't shoot him. Then because they thought he was being followed, he waited a few minutes before getting into his car, then they went to the police. There was man Nick. He was in the coffee in a village called Whistler, in Canada. It was spring and they were come to ask he wanted more coffee. He said yes, and the Walter said that was there a girl looking at him from across the street. Nick started. He looked at the girl when the girl noticed she come over to his table. Then they started talking. She said he knew him, party in Toronto, but was very intrigued with the girl, so he kept on talking.
The main character and I feel terrified, scared, confused, and thoughtful. Example sentence. He thought about Meg Hudson and about the men we were here. Somebody shouting on me, Nick thought. He turned around and somebody began to run after him. The relationship between the title and the plot is related to Mr. Gill, who appears in the beginning of the book, since it refers to when he said goodbye to her, and that is where the whole story unfolds.
The theme of the book belongs to the dramatic genre, since the story unfolds in a sequence of tragedies. This can be known because it keeps you expectant of what will happen in the next chapters. For me, reading the book was quite fun, since from the beginning the storytelling keeps you expectant of what will happen in the following chapters, and I also like this type of literary genre, so I totally recommended it.